using our comprehension strategies, ways to understand what we're reading. The most important thing about reading something is understanding it. And the ones we've been working on lately have been asking yourself questions while you're reading and determining the main ideas, or what is it really about. Remember how we've gone through and we stopped and we wrote down on this page what the main idea was?
Yeah.
Then we read a little bit more and we wrote down what the main idea was. And some of the things we read made us say, what? What did they mean by that? Or why did they do it that way? Those are the questions that's our way of our mind being interested in what we're reading and what we're looking, and then we start looking for that as we're reading. Joseph?
And forgot one on comprehension. Read aloud when confused.
Yeah, we have done some of the other ones too. We've done reread if you're confused, read it out loud if you're confused. Those are all really good ones. And we've done a lot of the preview it, make predictions. We've done that a lot. So all of those are up on our anchor chart, but the ones I want you thinking about today are, if you are reading and a question comes to your mind, I want you to raise your hand and let me know. We'll discuss that. And I want that to happen. I want you to have questions as you're reading, because that tells me your mind is really into it. And then the other one is, we're still looking for the main ideas. The details are important and they make the book really interesting to read, but we want it to be really what's it really about, the main idea of it. But when we left off yesterday or last time, we had just started the section on from dung to paper, and it's going through step by step how they actually do this. So let's look back at that for a minute and review. Whose is this one?
That. Mine.
Mine's pink. Whose is blue? Joseph's is blue. So that must be yours. Do you have a pencil?
Ew, what is that stuff? No, the pencils. No more mechanical. Oh, I broke the mechanical. What? You broke the
You
yellow
need a
one?
pencil?
So I broke
We're
the
not
yellow.
going to sharpen right now. Let's pick one
I broke the
that works.
Just the yellow one? I have no eraser. So no more mechanical pencil.
So looking at page 10, page 10, page 10,
Okay, sorry.
page 10.
I really need to put back the top.
Can you put that away, please? Okay, looking at page 10, this is the one we left off on last time.
Finish it. No, yeah, we finished this, yeah.
We did. We're just reviewing to get our minds back in on what we're doing. What is it? A what?
A clip wrapped in. What's that?
Okay, so as I mentioned, this is where they're going to tell us step by step. Remember we talked about how that's a text feature they put in right there. They actually put the numbers in. First they do this. Second they do this. And the reason that's helpful is it's going to tell us the main points. They've already done the work for us. To turn dung into paper, number 1, first, fresh elephant dung is left to dry in the sun. So if we had to just take a little note about that, if you wanted to make it easy to write, number 1, what's the first thing they do? What's the first thing they do to make dung into paper? Jalen?
First fresh elephant dung is left to dry in the sun. The workers collect the dried dung.
Could you make that into a really short bullet right there?
I know.
Number 1.
Workers, wait.
Give them a chance.
just left to dry this one.
I want to make it short, easy to write. Keen, what are you thinking?
First, they put fresh elephant dung in the sun so it can dry.
So,
Then the workers collect the dry dung.
so if we number it, could we just say number 1, dry dung in sun?
Then the
Is
workers
that about
collect it.
Then collect,
Then collect.
or even just comma collect? Would that cover it in a short, easy way?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What did we put? Dry dung in the sun and collect.
Mhm.
And collect.
Dry dung
Turn your
in the sun.
page. I put a sticky note. I moved it to the end. It says steps. Turn 2 pages and find the one that says steps, and let's put step 1 down. Right there. Take a pencil, write number 1.
That's my pencil. No, this was my pencil.
Doesn't matter. Take a new one.
So you have one. Oh, yeah.
Dry dung in sun and collect.
One. Sticky notes. I just have dry dung and yellow. Then, dude. Then I put collect. Go to page. Oh, that
15.
rhymes. Oh, that rhymes. Dry dung in sun.
Dry dung
A little.
in sun.
A
Then
little.
collect.
Dry dung in sun.
Oh, never mind, I have mine. I was thinking about I need some more.
Dry
There's some blue ones in front of you.
dung. Blue ones in sun. Sun. Comma collect. You need glasses.
I might need a cue.
Like me.
Okay, ready?
Done.
Take a look back then on page 11.
Step 2.
Read it in your head, Keen, and see if you can boil it down to something short.
What does rhymes mean? Rhymes?
Rinse.
Oh.
Let's just take this out and set it next to it so we'll have it
Mine's
available.
stuck in it forever. Can you put it upside down?
Just put it here.
Wait, which page? Number 15.
But how about step 2? Oh.
Wait, which page is it again?
How many steps are there?
Page 11.
Okay.
I thought we were supposed to make this short.
We do.
So we can put
want it
all
short.
of
Don't
this.
close your book. We gotta go back now to step 2 and figure out what step 2
I know
is.
step 2 is.
Joseph, what is it?
Next, they carry the dung to water.
No.
Why do they carry it to the water?
To make sure it's fresh.
Read number 2 in your head and see if you can figure that out. Main idea of number 2. 1 minute. Tori, you got it? What's the main idea of number 2?
I'm thinking.
Oh, I know.
Joseph, try again.
To get the fiber out.
The workers rinse the dung with water until only the plant fibers are left. You're right.
They
Rinse until only fiber.
rinse.
None of my technology is working.
Rinse until
Does dung smell like paper? Dung paper? Does it smell like dung? Like this, it could be dung paper, right?
anything can be dung paper.
Yeah, I'm thinking alright.
But dung paper,
Your instinct.
but dung paper
It says
is
rise
rough.
until.
But you know,
Rise
sometimes
until what?
sometimes it's not even rough.
Rise until
That's
what?
probably dung paper.
No,
This
Rinse
is probably
until
not
it's
dung
only
paper.
fiber.
this isn't dung paper.
Or rinse the fiber out. Any way you want to write it.
Can I do a question?
Why?
No, something. Let's not hurt that. Can I get some?
Number 3.
I can read your lips too. I still know you're saying it.
Everybody with me? We've got the main idea of number 1, step 1, the main idea of step 2. Teen, you got them all?
Yes.
Tori, you ready?
Step 1 and step 2.
Turn the page, read number 3 in your head, and just figure out the main idea of number 3.
We need another sticky note.
Oh,
Why, your sticky note is full with only 2 steps? Is it?
This is my sticky
I was
note.
trying to think of something, but I don't know.
This is my sticky note.
I have 7 steps on mine.
Wow.
Already?
Well, I did it ahead, just to try it out.
I have 3.
Joseph did the last one. Is there anyone else who knows the main idea of number 3?
Excuse the interruption. Teachers, could you please have a student bring your recycling to the elevator doors?
I don't have to because I'm already right outside the elevator.
Thank you.
They come over and get mine.
Can I just bring
You
it to
got the main idea? Tori, you got the main idea of number 3?
Oh, yeah.
Who hasn't had a turn?
I didn't have
Jalen? You did the last one. What do you think, Jalen?
You did
Hot water cleans the fiber.
He wrote, hot water cleans the fiber. What were you thinking?
Me? Oh. Fiber go in boiling water, cleans the fiber.
I agree that that's the main idea. Can you make it a little shorter?
Oh.
How about boil it to clean it?
Boil it to clean it.
Yeah,
Rhymes. That rhymes
When I
again.
say it, it's not the dung anymore. What is it that's being boiled? Joseph?
Fiber.
The fiber.